Let me start my session, Panchakarma in Cosmetology, with a short, small story. The story is beginning from a consultation room of a famous clinician in elsewhere. Okay. So 3-4 people were waiting in the waiting room. Out of that, one lady is there who is in her late 40s. So for her, what is a surprise, when she noticed that the name of the physician or the doctor who is going to give consultation to her, she realized that it was the boy who was there with her in her teens. Then when she realized and confirmed that yes, this is the same person whom I am going to sit in front of for my consultation and my health issues, she just tried to peep in the doctor's room. There, what she was seeing is, instead of a very young, energetic, and glamorous 18-year-old boy, she was seeing a person who was again in her beginning of 50s or in late 40s, who is with a sparely populated hair in his scalp and with a short lot of wrinkles on the face, which is showing that the amount of stress which he is bearing in. Fine. Then she was so desperate to see him in that condition. Then, after few minutes, she got her chance to enter inside the clinician's room. Then what happened? When he was giving consultation, he just asked that lady that, "Ma'am, I am remembering your face elsewhere. Whether you were my teacher, in which class you taught me," was his question. She was really shocked to listen that. What I want to tell you is, the first thing is, age is not a thing which we cannot prevent, but we can delay. Second fact, we know that Kala is the one which is more powerful, which can show its effect on the human, which can send you for the degenerative changes, where human is really totally helpless to interfere with any of its activity. So here the importance of discussion on cosmetology is there. Let me start with my session, Panchakarma in Cosmetology. So the word, next slide please. The word cosmetology derived, or the cosmetics is derived from the Greek word cosmetikos, which means skill in arranging in order or correcting deformities. Cosmetology is the study of appearance, including cleanliness and the care of the body and preservation of natural good look. So what is cosmetics then? They are the substances. Next slide. Cosmetics are the substance that are used to beautify, to hide if any deformity or flaws are there, to make presentable appearance. So cosmetology is nothing of the body and preservation of natural good looks by using the cosmetics. Next slide, please. Role of cosmetics: to beautify hair and skin in terms of complexion and texture, to modify the appearance, to preserve cleanliness and natural good look. Go for next slide. So we can have a look in our science that what Ayurveda's concept about, whether Ayurveda says anything about beautification or the cosmetology. And my answer is definitely yes. Why? Because when we are going through the procedures of Dinacharya, whatever is explained can be categorized under 3 headings. Heading number 1, to protect the indriyas. Heading number 2, to prevent the expected diseases of that particular indriya. Third one is to beautify it. Just a simple example. Sauviram manjanam nityam hitamakshna taduvajit. What will happen for thy lojane tena bhavadaha susnitto khana pakshmani. We know that thick eyelashes are one of the clear-cut evidence of a healthy, beautiful, good-looking eye. So let us have a look. What Dinacharya and relation between Dinacharya and the beautification. which start from Dandadhavana, which will ensure healthy teeth, good smell of the mouth, melodious voice. Whereas Mukha Prakshalana is recommended next. Netra Swasthya, prevent Yaksha, Vyanga, etc. Then Mukha Shosha, even Pidiga can be minimized by repeated Mukha Chalana. We are managing skin and beauty clinic along with the Swasthavrita department. That is not only the one, even lifestyle disorders we are taking care. So here what we observed is just repeated washing of the face will help a lot to prevent the repeated occurrence of the acne in the face. What I want to say is maybe one of the primordial level of modality for the prevention of the mukhadoshika or pimples, but which was recognized by our science in the beginning itself. Next is Pada Prakshalana. They will help us to Chakshusha Prasadana, application of Anjana, mainly Savira Anjana, thick eyelashes. Manoknida will be there for the eye and will help the eye to even to realize or to recognize the minute things. Sukshma Darshan. Tambula Sevana is there for Mukha Vaishadhya, improve the Kanti and Jihva Indriya Shodhana. Nasya, Tokprasannada, Apalita, Mandajara, well-nourished Urda Jatrugata Bhaga, etc. The contribution of the daily practiced Nasya. Abhyanga is there to give Varna Balaprada and Mardavakara. Vyayama for Sharira Kanti, Upajaya and Suvikartada. Udartana is there to ensure Tok Prasadakara, definitely, because exfoliation is happening there. Anga Tirikarana, proportion of the organs will be as per the explanation in the classics. Snana, Sarvendriya, Bodhana, and Varnekara, Lakshmikara, Keshadi, Apamarjana, Harsha, Utsaha, Varnya, Chatra Padatra Dharana is there for Varnya, or it will act as Varnya in the Chakshusha. Chatra is there to protect us from the harmful ultraviolet rays. Whether any relation is there between the ritus or the seasons and the Ritucharya and the beauty, definitely. Shishira Ritu is strongly recommended to undergo for Abhyanga and Utsahana repeatedly. Vasanta Ritu is the time to conduct Vyayama, Udvartana and Anjana Prayoga repeatedly. Grishma Ritu is the time to do Lepa to avoid foul smell or the smell of the sweat. Then Mukta Mani Dharana to make body cool. Shidala Pushpa Dharana again to make the body cool. Varsha Ritu recommends to go for Udvartana and Utsadhana. Sharad Ritu is there to expose yourself to Chandra Kirana Sevana and the Pushpamala Dharana. Hemant Ritu is there for Abhyanga and Utsadhana. Next slide. Ritu Anusara Lepana is explained in detail in Ashtanga Hridaya Sutrasthana. In Hemant Ritu, the recommended dravya for lepa is Volamaja, Vrikshamnamola, then Shariba and Gaura Sarshapa. Shishira Ritu is there, Simhi Mula, Tila, Krishna, Darvito, then Vishtuha and Yava is recommended maybe as a single drug or as a combination. It is recommended for lepa. In Vasanta Ritu, Darbhamula, Hima, Ushira, Shirisha, then Nishiba and Tandula is recommended. In Grishma Ritu, Kumada, Uppala, Kalhara, all the Shitala Dravyas are there. In Varsha Ritu, Kaliyaka, Tila, Ushira, Mamsa, Tagara, Shitavi, Ushnavira Dravyas, and in Sharad Ritu, Talisa, then Kundra, Yashti, and Agaru is recommended. Next. Rasayana may be something which can help us to delay the aging. 21 to 30 years are the age of loss of luster. Means we can find that the baby skin itself is a synonym for a beautiful skin, right? Or healthy, good-looking skin. So after the age of 30, it is the time for deterioration of the health of the skin, may cause loss of luster of the skin, So there we have to try to combat that situation by consuming Loha and Amalaki. 41 to 50 years are the real age of deterioration. So we should take proper care on Tokkandikara Dravyas like Jyotishmati, Priyala, Somaraja, Bringaraja, etc. Next one. Concept of Ayurvedic cosmetology. Knowledge and usage of cosmetic is as old as human existence on this earth, because in the excavation of the Indus Valley civilization, which was showing the remnants of certain things, like which or a stone-like structure where one can rub something to make it as paste, maybe a ray which is showing that since from that time itself, people were very behind the good look or the cosmetics. Understanding and usage of cosmetics is not only to improve the appearance, but also to boost the individual's confidence. Definitely. Protective and curative aspect of the skin health and beauty care. Protective and curative aspect of skin health and beauty care is ever increasing in demand. A strategy for complete skin care from delaying aging process is the most attracted area of cosmetology at present, especially people are behind Ayurvedic products rather than chemical combination. Let me say that to get a Panchakarma slot in any hospital, you may be wait for 2 or 3 days. But from my practical experience, I am saying that as I told you that we are managing one Soundarya clinic. So to get a slot there, it's not job or not exaggerated thing what I am saying. People are ready to wait even weeks together to undergo for the facial therapy or the Mukha Utsadana therapy. I will explain it later, which we are taking up in our hospital. Implementation. When a patient is approaching us for the beauty therapy, what we are doing, I am going to explain. The patient is thoroughly examined and his or her prakriti is analyzed first. Then the treatment is planned accordingly. The treatment or therapies are categorized in 2 sections. Shodhana, there's a detoxification, where dosha adhikyata is there, and Shamana will be recommended, pacification, when the dosha adhikyata is not much dominating. In Shodhana, what we are doing, the skin reflects the internal status of the health of the body. So to remove out the accumulated toxin from the body, the therapy is conducted as follows, like Snehana, purely Snehapana. The person is given medicated ghee internally till desired signs and symptoms is appear on the body. The preferred gridas may be Murchida Grida, where the Vashada or consideration of the the Prakriti is not a mandatory. There we may opt even Murchida Grida, Mahatikta Grida, Pipalyati Grida, and Sukumara Grida, etc. We used to opt for the Snehapana. I'm saying not only about the Swastha Purusha, main target is Swastha Purusha only, but even disaster people, we will sign for Snehapana if really Shodhana is required. Next slide. After Gridapana, Abhyanga, oil massage is recommended or it is done. The duration and the type of the oil are decided based on the patient's prakriti, where she is having an excess oily face or the kapha dominating person, there we may opt the oil which cannot provoke further more, or even cream based things or water based creams also we may opt in certain condition, not for Sarvanga Bhyanga, I'm saying about Mukha Bhyanga. Commonly preferred oils are Nalpamaradi Taila, Mangishtadi Taila, Yuvatyadi Taila, and Kajita Pinda Taila are the common options what we use to take. Next slide. Then the Shodhana will plan. The patient is prepared for specific Shodhana required. The medicines, dose, and Anupana, etc. are decided based on the patient's Koshna. The preferred medicines, usually we will opt to Trivartalekya or Avipatikara Churna because we know that it is without a Vipat. That's why Avipatikara. So we used to opt it. Then Vamana Chikitsa, which we observed highly effective in case of Mukha Dosha. Yoga Basti will act very well in Vyanga, etc. Shodhana, Shamana, and Brahmana Nasya, especially Urdaja Trugata Vigara and the Vyanga, all such hair fall in such conditions, we used to opt the Nasya therapy. Then Jaluka Vajarna, once again, where more doshas are there in localized area, like Acne vulgaris and all, we used to send for Jaluka Vajarna first, then only we will send for Shodhana therapy. Next is about Shamana Chikitsa. Next slide, please. Mainly aiming blood purification. Preferred drugs are Sharibatyasava, Chandanasava, Padola Kadrupniatikasha, one of the best drug to handle the problems of the skin. Padola Kadrupniatikashaya, reference is from Ashtanga Hridaya, 15th chapter. Padola Kadrohini, Chantanam, Madhusrava Guruji, Padanyutam, like that the quotation is going on. Arigvadadi Kashaya, Arigvadadi Ganakashaya, please. Panchavalkalakvatham, then Arigvadarishtam, etc. are the options, depend upon the the willingness of the patient to undergo for the Kashaya therapy. Next slide. The other local modalities which we are adopting in our hospital in Soundarya Clinic, one is Jatu Karna, nothing but the waxing for exfoliation of the dead tissues and for removal of excess hair. This is one of the best modalities. Natural wax can be prepared by boiling lemon juice with the sugar, and it can be applied it over a thin cloth. Make the area where you want to send for waxing, make it dry, put it over the skin surface, pull the cloth against the direction of the hair. Natural Romashadana Dravya like Haritala the labor. Our Rasashastra department is preparing it for us. Reference is from Sharnadhara Samhita. May be used. It is very effective. Repeated application may require in case of thick hairs are there, and hormonal correction is mandatory in case of females. So, natural Romashadana Dravya, Haritalati labor, reference which is available in Sharnadhara Samhita is abundantly used. Only the thing is, Haritala should be purified properly. Next slide. Sulekha or Sulekhana or the bleaching is the next process. Go for next slide. Bring about lightening the hair color by using natural or chemical compounds. Why I typed here chemical compound, which is the common practice in outside beauty clinics, what the people are doing. But we are using only natural combination, which enhance the complexion. An option for the person who cannot withstand the pain of waxing or threading, the best option is bleaching. But hair should be very thin and light to assure the proper effect of the bleaching. The commonly used natural bleaching agents are turmeric, Mulaka Swarasa, Mullangi Swarasa, or tomato juice, etc. The main drawback is we have to do it repeatedly for a long period of minimum 14 days. Combination of curd with fine rice flour is commonly used in South India for improving the complexion as well as to act as a bleaching agent. For next, Mukha Utsadhana or the facial treatment. Take this slide. Combination of cleansing, nourishing and moisturizing is the main aim of this Mukha Utsadhana. Nothing but exact facial treatment what we are experiencing in the outside beauty clinic. We used to use fruit extract, natural ingredients, fresh drug acid, or pure Ayurvedic preparation will be used for this procedure. Okay, what we are seeing. It have near about 5 to 6 steps. Step 1 is nothing but the cleansing. It's nothing but I will ask the patient to wash the face and compensate, then clean the skin once again by using rose water and glycerin mixture. Step 2, scrubbing for exfoliation of the dead skin. A mild scrubber we used to use. We know that immediately after scrubbing, once again massage may trouble the skin. So we used to opt a mild scrubbing agents like basil with honey is a natural scrubber based on Sharira Prakriti. Even Mudga or Shirisha Churna can be used, because we know that if you are using Kalaya powder, it may provoke once again Vada. So in case of Vada Prakriti skin, we cannot Mudga. Then Mudga, Shirisha, etc. can be, Shirisha, Churna, etc. can be used. Step 3 is nothing but thorough massage to rejuvenate, tone up the skin. The effect of Yuvatyadi Taila is proved, or it is already showing the benefits to improve the collagen fibers is clinically proven. Step 4, steaming. To open the pores and to remove the clogged dirt, the steaming is recommended. Only the thing is, we used to add in that even either Pudina leaf or the Lakshmi Taru leaf in that to get and will regulate the temperature of the steam properly. Aroma oils are also can enhance its property. Next slide, please. Step 5 comes next. Change the slide. Face pack is the next step. It is mainly recommended to tighten the skin, to close the pore, to provide proper nourishment, to enhance the texture of the skin. White oats with curd. Commonly one can use it regularly at home. Start with lukewarm water or combination of Vaja, Lothra, Shariva with milk is highly effective. Step 6. After washing the face pack, after completion of a particular 30 minutes, serum application may be used. Serum will act as a moisturizer to maintain the softness of the skin, because by application of the face pack, we know that we will wash it off when the periphery is starting to dry, isn't it? So it means that the skin, superficial skin, is getting a chance to absorb maximum oil, maximum water or the moisture. So the next what we are applying should act as a material which can maintain the moisture which is already absorbed by the skin to continue. Natural moisturizer like cucumber, rose petals, kumari pulp, etc. also can be used. Only the thing is, person should not expose himself or herself to direct sunlight or to violent wind after the completion of this treatment. Panchatattva Mukha Sadhana is a unique way of beauty care from ancient science by using the pure fresh herbs to combat with the premature aging changes due to stress and lifestyle disorder. Shastika Shali, my courtesy is there for Venkatekrishna sir, because he was specifying what is the difference between the Shastika Shali, Vrihi, or it is nothing but according to the season which we are collecting is termed it so. Reference also sir had given last time when he visited our college. So here we are using the pure Shastika Shali, which is a bit expensive but highly effective, which is boiled in Dothra or Manjishta or Bala Kshira Paka. Dravya Adashtapalam Kshiram, Kshiram Niram Chadrupunam is the thing how we used to prepare Kshirapaga, am I right? So that Kshirapaga will be prepared first by using Lothra or by using Manjishta or by using Bala, depend upon the pedigree once again. And that Kshira will be used for boiling the Shastika Shali. Usually how we are doing the Navarakiri and all, no, the same way we used to do it. Then we'll make into small pottery and we'll apply on the skin, directly on the skin for the facial massage. That is one method. Where the patient's skin is so sagged or a lot of sagging is there with plenty of wrinkle, there instead of using the clothes directly, we will apply it, which is when it is in warm, we will apply and will give a upward stroke. Next treatment is Supada and Suhasta. It is nothing but pedicure and manicure to soften the skin. Removal of cuticle and shaping of the nails they will do. Then massaging of the feet and palm with medicated oil. This will give a wonderful relaxation. Scrubbing of slough tissues by using scrubbers. Then moisturizing to heal the cracked heels. Panchavalkalakvadha is used abundantly for Padakshalana in our clinic. Next is about Shiro Abhyanga, head massage, to relieve tension, to improve the texture of hair, to reduce dandruff, to improve the circulation of the scalp, to nourish the hair follicle, to strengthen the hair root. Let me come back to the scientific interpretation. I am not believing at all hair massage can help the hair growth, or the oil which we are using can help the hair growth is not my claim, but the procedure after applying oil, that massage what we are giving will definitely help to drain much blood towards the hair follicle in such a way to nourish the hair follicle and strengthen the hair. The oils such as Chambarathyadi Keram, Neelibringadi Thaila or Kera, Kayunyadi Thaila or Kera, we used to use, or it is strongly recommended. Kesharaksha, sometimes people will just come for a complete treatment of Kesharaksha or hair spa as such. Here first we will send the patient for head massage. Then a slight steaming will be given for a fraction of, for a 1 or 2 seconds, dipping a thick cloth into the, boiled water and squeezing it out. Then we'll wrap just around the hair for 1 or 2, maximum 1 minute we will do it. Then we'll send the patient for a hair pack with Kumari, Neeli, Bringar, Ajagya, Pushpa, Amalagi, Kalashaga leaf, or Menti, etc. having a very soothing effect. And thereafter, hair wash will be conducted. There also, I'm saying you that the consideration of Ritu should be there in your mind. The local treatments such as cleanser, like just application and cleaning the skin, lemon juice with honey is properly used or commonly used. Toner like a badam, which is soaked in water previous night and will paste with milk properly, or coconut water as such, or fresh milk which was not boiled will be used as a toner. Moisturizer is the next step. Kumari Swarasa or cucumber slices, etc. can be used for that purpose. Suntan removal, Tok Churna with Shariba Churna or Priyango, anyone along with milk is very effective to remove the suntan. Suppose the person is aged or in her 45s or 50s, better to use the pulp of papaya with a little honey and lemon juice. Ayurvedic pedicure is the another treatment procedure where the majority of the patients used to walk. There we will use Ayurvedic combination, like I told you, Panchavalkala Kvadha or Nalpamaradi Kvadha will be used, which is lukewarm, and the temperature will be maintained as such, like elsewhere in the just above the body temperature, which will give a very comfortable feeling. Then either water-based cream or some oil or Khajita Pindataila or something, depend upon the prakriti and the Ritu we will have, and will give it just excellent massage for the soul, as well as in between fingers and all. Will give a lot of relaxation to the patient, and we will pack the leg with some combination. Then once again we'll wash out with pure water. Pichu is another one. Talapodicil will be used for very bad dandruff, and even severe itching is there. In such condition, we will do the Talapodicil also. Talapodicil is nothing but the Purana Dhapti should be soaked in buttermilk previous night, and it should be pasted next day properly, and will apply on the short hairs as such. Then the Pidicil also will help. Shashtika Thaila facial. This is a contribution once again from the new Ayurvedic, cosmetology. That is nothing but pure Shashtika oil we should select or to purchase from. It is very difficult to get. Even I think rice bran oil can be used for that purpose. Then heat it directly. Indirectly, like keeping a bowl which is filled with the Shashtika Thaila should be kept inside the boiled water. When it is slightly above the body temperature, remove it from that boiling water and dip a thin cloth in that and spread it from neck to above. Then near to the forehead, hold the two pieces and pull it slowly up. You'll give a gentle massage action. Only the problem is when the oil is more in that cloth, it will start to dribble from or it will enter inside the ear and it will start to dribble from the sides of the face, whatever it may be. If oil is sufficient enough or recommended quantity only we are using it will not cause any such issues. Next is about under eye circle removal. One of my PG students is taking this as a research work. Management of Keshashadana, then Shirodhara, Shashtika Analepa, local. then Pada Abhyanga, dandruff or Dharanaka Chikitsa, as well as Netra Pindi. Also, we are using, especially for under eye circle, it is giving me an excellent result. Aim and objective of Ayurvedic cosmetology should aim on health promotion and create awareness among the people through the benefits of implementation of Ayurvedic beauty care. For marketing, advertising, professionals' help is required. The health professional can decide the modality required for the individual to improve the appearance. I mean, we cannot take a step by deviating from the dosham desham balam kalam manilam prakritim vaiha sattam satmyam tadhaharam avastascha pratak pratak sukshme sukshme samikshesham. That concept should be there even while taking up the beauty therapy for individual. Can be achieved only by long-term implementation. Within 1 or 2 days, nothing is going to happen, but a long-term patient implementation of the treatment is required. Next. Find out target population, what we have to do there to improve our clinic, beauty clinic. Find out target population like college student, housewives, corporate members, IT professional, etc. Demo classes can be given them. Select the group of interested members to extend the service. Next. Scope of primordial prevention, target population are teenagers because prevention of pimples, that is the age for the pimple eruption, we know that. So prevention of pimple for a target population can be considered as primordial prevention, skin tanning and premature graying. Premature graying, what we have observed is 6 months to 9 months continuous installation of Pratimarshanasya with Nimba Thaila is very effective. One of my students at present, she is working as a teacher in STM College of Ayurveda, Hassan, Shala Care department. She was trying with Kayone Surasa, I mean Bringaraja Surasa, a variety of Bringaraja leaf she was using, or Samula she was using. That's Pratimarshanasya. Every day she observed very good improvement in the premature graying. Through radio and TV and internet reach to the public, advertising through local channels, local newspapers, etc. will help to attract the patient. Pamphlet can be distributed along with newspaper to surrounding area to attract more people to your clinic. Advertising the service in shopping malls, etc. are the another technique. Scope of medical tourism should be exploited to attract the patients. Scope of this can be extended to various stages in females' life, like from 20 to 30 what to do, 30 to 40 what to do, 40 to 50 what to do, like that. We can give sub-classification and can implement. For infrastructure, one room with a good natural lighting and uninterrupted water supply is required. The interiors can be arranged with the spotlights and big wall mirrors, air-conditioned room with normal temperature. Variant of should not be more than 10 degrees with outside temperature is appreciated. Furniture and equipments, go for next. Go for next slide. Again. One more click. Furniture and equipment. 2 to 3 salon chairs should be purchased. Hair wash unit with the steamer and the facility to wash the hair after Shirobhinga and hair care treatment should be arranged. Long table with a soft cushion and comfortable headrest for the conduction of the facial or cleaning, whiteheads removal, etc. should be provided. A small room attached to main hall.
Sorry for the interruption, ma'am.
Yes.
There's a lot of background noise, ma'am.
From my side, it is coming.
Yes, ma'am.
Now it is clear. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Please continue. Sorry.
A small room attached to the main hall with a facility to do manicure, pedicure, and Pada Abhyanga should be there. Go for next. The instruments such as scissors, comb, hair dryer, then plucker, thread to do threading, a gas stove or an induction stove, clothes to prepare bindi, pedicure, manicure instruments such as foot scrubber, pumic stone, pedicure, manicure tub, water heater, wax heater with a spatula, small bulb, steel vessels, gas lighters, soap liquid, floor and utensil disinfectants, etc. should be provided. Next slide. The materials like medicine, churnas, tailas, road drugs, shampoo, herbal hair coloring agent, wax, Romashatane Dravya, sterilized towels, all materials required for facial, black and white head remover, and one sterilizer in the clinic are needed. Next slide. Manpower requirement is well-trained therapist exclusively for this project is required. Well-equipped room separately for male and female patient, qualified beautician and a graduate to teach yoga to perform naturopathy treatment as per the prescription of the physician can be organized along with this. Outsourcing of raw material required for a Soundarya project. Like as per our requirement, they should be capable of supplying it. Next slide. To conclude, beauty is an integral part of physical, social, and mental well-being of an individual. So lifestyle modification as per classics is the ultimate tool to achieve it. Only a healthy mind can reflect the real beauty. So good mental, social, and spiritual well-being is very much essential. Meditation along with the pranayama and yoga is a holistic approach in beauty therapy. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you have any doubt, we can open this session for discussion now. Any questions are there from student side or any audience side?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for such an informative session and for even sharing your clinical experiences by explaining the clinical condition and their remedies in particular and in detail. And even thank you for sharing us how to set up an Ayurvedic salon and how can we establish Ayurvedic cosmetology in clinical practices. Thank you so much. And we have few questions from the audiences. So we'll go with the questions.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
So, my first question is, can you please explain in detail how to prepare and use Haritaladi Lepa?
Haritaladi Lepa reference is available in Charngadhara Samhita. What we are doing is, we are purchasing the Haritala in bulk and will powder it and will purify it and will mix with any dilutant because direct application of Haritala may cause a severe skin irritation. So it is getting diluted with any of the Sudha Churna or something like that we are doing. Further information if you want, I can get it from Dr. Manoj Samandra is the person who is helping us to prepare it and sell it. I think a clear-cut reference is available in Charngadhara Samhita. What is next question?
What can be done for facial hairs in newborns and toddlers?
Better not to trouble new babies because it may be a clear-cut evidence of hormonal fluctuation in mother's body, isn't it? We used to say, like newborn, if breast growth is there or white discharge is there, better not to try to manipulate because they require or they are not the people who require the treatment. Actually, it is shared by the mother. So think in that aspect rather than spoiling their skin by using some external applications and all. No, either analyze whether any hormonal issues are there or whether any other involvement of any other endocrine system is there. Better to analyze and manage accordingly. Next question.
Thank you, ma'am. The next question we have is there any remedy for warts and skin tags?
We are using like what to say, Apamarga Chara One of my students who is at present working in Shalya department is preparing actually upper market Shara. Can be dipped in, or we can use even the Shara Sutra for that, you know. Usually in my place, we used to use the hair to tie it to interrupt the blood supply for the nourishment of that pedangulated wound. In such condition, we have to just pluck it out and pull it out, and the base can be tied with the Shara Sutra. Thin sutras can be used, but take proper care that it is not causing any issues with the surrounding tissues. Or cauterization is the best treatment. Within fraction of second, the things will be over and further spreading will not happen. What is next question?
We have with us is, what is the role of Shamana Sneha for beautification?
Shamana Sneha, don't take the risk, is my experience from my practical knowledge. Because for Snehana, better not to select apart from skin dryness or lichthyosis condition, no? Better not to select a Snehana for just a Shamana purpose. If age-related something means simple ghee can be utilized. 2-3 drops of ghee can be added with black coffee or with milk or something they can consume every day. Ensure sufficient intake of fat required is my recommendation. Anything else?
Is Vyanga a reversible condition?
Sorry?
Is Vyanga a reversible condition? Vyanga.
Vyanga. No, by birth itself cannot be. If the pigmentation is happening by birth itself, will be easy to recognize. Even the pigmentation will be there in the sclera. If half of the face is involved and the pigmentation is very deep-seated, better not to give any hope to the patient, better to tell the things as such. They can opt even laser therapy or something silly. Even though it can damage the skin, that that weird look will, they can remove. No, that is anything else.
The next question is, any particular protocol for hyperpigmentation you can follow in particular?
Actually, recently in Sri Krishna and Sar's discussion, Sar created a group in WhatsApp. I think you know him, Dr. Sri Krishnan, CM Sri Krishnan. He was my teacher at Kotakala Ayurveda College. He have a group. What he's saying in that we can give even Somaraji Taila for external application. I was planning that I should try it for, it is not something which can entertain hyperpigmentation. Suppose we used to opt for Somaraji in vitiligo and all, no? I mean, in mild cases of vitiligo and all, no? Even SAR is claiming that that can be used even in hyperpigmentation, especially melasma condition will respond very well in SAR's opinion. I was planning that I should try it in 1 or 2 patients. So we can do that, I think, along with a Shodhana. Some internal medication can start after Shodhana therapy. Any internal medication can be given, like Punarnava is our option first, that can be given, and along with that, even the Somaraji Taila can apply. SAR is recommending one more thing, like Eladi Taila is there, no? Eladi coconut oil. It can be mixed with Eladi Churna and can give slight to Durtana. But we have to take proper care that it is not destroying the firmness of the skin. Anything else?
There's a question that what is a remedy to open the pores in the facial or in the skin pores?
I'm not. Your voice is coming very feeble.
Am I audible, ma'am? Now?
Now it is okay.
What is a remedy for opening the pores, the skin pores?
Any Shitala Dravya, I observed that cucumber pack is there, no? That slice the cucumber into thin slices. I mean, cut the cucumber into thin slices, keep it in refrigerator for a few minutes, then remove it and apply. It is one thing. Second one, rose water. Chilled rose water can be sprayed before stepping out of the house. Then the third thing what I noticed is even Multani Mitti application will help a lot to reduce the spore size. But it is age related. You should analyze once again what is the proper remedy for that. Maybe temporary, it will not act for a long time.
There's one more question. Which is the Nasya that is you have explained for hair fall?
Hair fall, we used to use Anataila only, or Shadbinda Taila, or simple Tila Taila. If you are opting Pradimarsha Nasya, simple Tila Taila is good. Or as such, Shamanam, Niliga Vinga, Keshatosha, Akshirajishu. Am I right? Keshatosha's first option is Shamana Nasya. There you can use even Anataila or simple Tila Taila itself can be used. Or, what I observed from my clinical experience is using it as a Pradimarsha Nasya for a long time.
Thank you, ma'am. The last question we have is the what we can do when post burn scars after skin grafts and all are there. What to prescribe for on and off pain when there is pain and when there is no pain after the burnt scars.
Burn scars cannot be reversed back. I'm saying no. We should realize our limitation. Don't give the hope to the patient that I will correct everything. Is not correct. Wherever we have limitation, better to realize it. Even I noticed that deep-seated scar, there is no much role. Ayurveda says many combinations like Japa Pushpa's base is there, no? Calyx. That can be rubbed. Or Samudra Fena can be rubbed. All such references are available in Ashtanga Hridaya, Uttarasthana. But I never tried it because it may not be why to try. Patient is my... We can use it for injection scars and all. If it is effective, we may think application of that on face. And better to realize our limitations. My recommendation. Anything else?